My very first offer of marriage, I was flattered and touched and completely confused. I felt as though I had grown up overnight.
Rise and shine, Miss Christy. What's that? I've never seen that before.
Never mind, Ruby May.
Did the preacher give it to you? He put on a suit yesterday. I just knew he was in a courting mood. Did he ask you to marry him?
Never mind, Ruby May.
He did. He asked you. Oh, Miss Christy, I'm so excited.
Ruby May, I haven't given him my answer yet. So you have to keep this a secret.
Oh.
All right?
Oh, Lordy.
All right? All right. Now scoot. I have to get dressed.
Extraordinary women have worn that ring. I hope you're up to it.
Isaac? What are you doing?
Sitting.
Does this have something to do with Lundy?
I'm watching out for my family. Lundy shot my daddy. And he might try to hurt us again. Now he's got a safe place to live.
Lundy is too sick to hurt anyone. If Lundy did shoot your father, Isaac, I'm sure he's sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Isaac troubled me. But during the busy morning at school, I didn't have time to think. So, Burl, I told you a million times you've got to clean behind your ears, all right? Behind, right there, okay? Here, now, can you show me how you do it? Right there.
Teacher.
Yes?
I don't see how come we need long division. Short kind's good enough for me.
Well, it's exercise for your mind, Sam Houston. It's kind of like climbing a tree with your brain.
Teacher's got a secret.
Ruby May, this is not a subject for discussion.
Then tell us about marriage.
Well, what do you want to know?
How to be a good wife.
Well, it's more than what you're thinking. Look at the good wives you know, like your mother's 80. Have you ever seen anyone who cares more for her children or anyone who works harder?
No, ma'am.
It's fine to fall in love with a boy and get married, to kiss and to tell each other sweet things. But marriage is a lifetime commitment. It takes two people who truly respect each other.
Couldn't agree more.
Hello, Doctor.
I just came by to check on Lundy. Interesting talk you're having. What brought up the subject of marriage?
I don't believe I recall.
Well, don't let the discussion get too serious. I'm going to Logat for a few days. Will you miss me?
What?
I said you'll have to take care of Lundy while I'm in Logat. Do you think you can manage?
Of course.
Fine. Then I'll say goodbye.
I had the oddest impulse to confide in him, and that only added to my confusion. Neil McNeil and my proposal from David had absolutely nothing to do with each other. No, that's no way to make soap.
You put in too much lye.
I always put in this much.
It's too much. It's not enough water.
I always put in this much.
You are a stubborn woman, Mrs. Spitzer.
Why, that's the pot calling the kettle black. You're the stubbornest woman God ever made. Nothing on this mountain's ever been good enough for you!
Ladies, I'm looking for Miss Ida Grantland. My name is Clarence Sweetwater.
Miss Ida. Miss Ida.
You and my sister have been corresponding?
For near a year now. I sent her a picture. I Thought she'd recognize me. Of course, she was taking a few pounds ago.
Wait a minute, you've never met Ida?
Well, no. Only through our letters. See, I got this feed and grain business down in Knoxville. It's made a little money over the years. Always wanted to go out west and start me a family. And I never met the right woman. So I put advertisement in the newspaper.
And my sister answered it?
Yeah, she answered it. She said she was interested in marriage with a refined gentleman. Now, I wrote back. I told her I wasn't refined yet, but I had possibilities.
Miss Ida, are you all right?
I think so.
Mr. Sweetwater, exactly why have you come to Cutter Gap?
Well, see, now, I got a chance to buy an orange grove in California real cheap. It's out in the hinterlands, a place called Anaheim, but the offer won't last. Now, I wrote, I told Ida about it, and she agreed to marry me as soon as possible. I was supposed to be here last week, but I caught the flu. I expect she gave up on me. So maybe when she heard my voice, that's what made her swoon like that.
Could you excuse me, please? I'd like to speak with my sister. When were you going to tell me?
I've been trying to gather my courage.
You don't even know this man.
Oh, yes, I do. I know him from his letters. He's decent, and kind, and honest. If he's not as handsome as his picture, it doesn't matter. He wants me.
This isn't like you at all.
How do you know what is like me? I have always been the dutiful daughter, taking care of everyone. And I realized on my trip to Boston that Mother would be happy for me to do that the rest of my life. And it wouldn't be a life, David.
It's crazy to marry a man you've just met.
Who else am I going to marry?
I'm sorry. I can't just allow this to happen.
It's not your decision, David.
As your oldest male relative, I am responsible. Now, you cannot marry Clarence Sweetwater. Unless he is good enough for you.
Oh, Ida, sweet as apple cider. Sweeter than all I know. Sweet as apple cider. Sweeter than all I know. You all right, sweetie? Mm-hmm. I know.
It's funny. Ever since I was a child, I imagined my husband sitting just like that, the way Clarence is now.
I always pictured mine with a little boy and a little girl playing lions and tigers in front of the fire. I think Mr. Sweetwater is very nice.
Thank you. I wish David did.
Do you have something to tell me?
As a matter of fact, I do. David, I think you're wrong. Your sister's whole future's at stake here, and you're playing the Victorian papa.
I beg your pardon?
You're making Ida unhappy. She's entitled to make decisions about her own life, and that includes the man she's going to marry.
Christy, I have a responsibility.
Why? Because you wear trousers.
Because I care about my sister.
Well, you care about me. Why didn't you contact my oldest male relative? David, why is it all right for you to marry me without speaking to anyone?
It isn't the same thing. You didn't pick a man out of a newspaper.
No, I fell into his arms during a thunderstorm.
Why are we shouting?
I don't know. I have to go now.
Christy!
Is that for lunch?
The answer I had in mind.